So today I'm working on the cross for the church. This is the cross that's made from this reclaimed oak. So this is the oak used to support the bells in the bell tower of the church. So I'm going to be processing two bits of the wood, the vertical and the horizontal, and they're big sections, so I'll look to see how best I should do that. So I'll get the vertical piece in here now. There you go. So there are the two pieces of wood I'm going to process. So they're quite dirty at the moment, but I think I'm going to cut them down to length a bit, a little bit oversized, and the finish I'm going for with the cross is a rustic finish. So I'm only going to be planing the back surface of the cross itself. The front will be straight off the bandsaw, and I will be using some distressing techniques on the surface of the wood, which should be interesting. Just gonna cut it down with the cordless saw, and hopefully I've got enough between these two distances. Let's have a look. I have, so that's good. So I need 733 and I've got 777. So I can just cut there and there, no problem. So there you go, that's the horizontal part of the cross. And this is nice and clean. Nice bit of wood that. I'm going to convert them now to their finished sizes. I'm playing the worst side, which is normally this side. Sometimes you get splits here. That will be the back. And I'll bandsaw it width and thickness. So here are the two pieces of the cross. They've been squared up. They're still over width, over thickness, slightly over length. Right, here we have the two components of the cross. They have now been sawn on bandsaw, so they've got this rough finish, which is quite nice. They haven't been distressed, but they are at the correct width and height now. So the next thing I'm going to do is cut them to length. I'll do that on the bandsaw as well, so we get that nice rough finish. So here is the cross all assembled with the cross halving joint. I don't want that joint to be too tight because I'm going to be assembling this on site, so it's not going to be glued together in the workshop. So because there's so much weight involved, it's got to be assembled on site in sections. So Yeah, that goes together nice, but it's not super duper tight. So the next thing I need to do now is distress this oak. It's straight off the bandsaw, so it's already a little bit rough, but I need to take off all these sharp edges, and I'm gonna distress it with a bag filled with keys, screws, any old bits of metal I can find. I'll fill it in this, and basically I'm going to be banging it into the wood to create lots of random dents into it. So I'm using a cotton bag for that. So I'm going to start the distressing stage of the project now, and the first tool I'm going to use for that is the rasp. This is Japanese Shinto rasp. So I'm just going to use this to take off all the sharp edges around the cross. So I'm just distressing the wood, and I've just got an assortment of bits and pieces. I'm going to take these out because they're too sharp, and it's good to use old keys for this. So I want it to be a little bit blunter, so I'm taking anything that's too prickly out.